Hi everybody, Sharon Peterson here with QuietAmbitions.com, Simply Canning also. Today I wanted to talk to you about a tip I have for those of you who are contemplating moving to a new area, starting a homestead, or actually even if you're not starting a homestead, just if you're moving to a new area. Make an effort to meet your neighbors. So I have a brief story here. I will keep it super brief. We are considering on our homestead in the future what we want to raise our own meat. Okay, so we're going to do some poultry, but we're thinking about, do we want to do cows? Do we want to do maybe some meat goats? Haven't really decided yet. But in the process of contemplating this, pros and cons, we noticed that there's a neighbor down the road that raises meat goats. So I say neighbor, but they're actually, several miles down the road. One day on the way home, my husband, Tim, says, let's just stop and meet them and ask them about their goats. Maybe they have some tips for us or some hints. And I'm like, seriously, you're going to just totally stop at some stranger's house and ask them about their goats? It's like, sure, why not? Let's just give it a try. I'm like, okay. So, if he's with me, I'm willing to do it. So we went in, and sure enough, they were very nice people. They were happy to show us their goats, chatted a little bit about what's involved. And in the process, I mentioned that I'm looking for some guineas, and we're going to do some poultry. And he said, I got the person that you need to meet. And it was another neighbor a couple miles down the road. And so, again, a couple weeks later on the way home, Tim says, hey, looks like they're home. Let's just stop. So I'm so uncomfortable with that whole just stop and knock on somebody's door thing. But we did. We pulled in, and they happened to be out in the yard, and we chatted with them a little bit. Talked about their guineas and their different, she raises all kinds of fowl. She's got turkeys and chickens and peacocks and all kinds of stuff. So, and lo and behold, they were very nice people. Were happy to chat with us. And she even said she was going to be running her incubator, and if I wanted her to, she would be willing to incubate some Guinea Keets for me, some eggs. And I was like, seriously? She said, sure, no charge. I got the incubator running anyway. I might as well just fill it up. So, moral of the story is, try to make an effort to meet your neighbors. If you go knock on somebody's door and they're not nice or they're a little strange or whatever, you can just keep it short, thank you very much, and leave and go on your way, and you never have to go back. But chances are you're going to meet some really nice people. And so that's what happened to us. And I got free Guinea Keets out of the deal too, so that was pretty cool. If you remember earlier this season, I got some free chicks, and that was just kind of by chance. Somebody brought them back into the store. I will leave a link to that somewhere here, and you can check that out on my free chick story. And right now I'm going to show you my baby Keets, because they just got here the other day, and they're growing so fast, and they're so super cute. So let me turn my phone around here, or let me turn my camera around here, and I'll show you what we got. Okay, so they are down in this brooder, and they're super skittish again, but they're also super cute. Let me get this lid off. And they're gonna all panic. I will do as little moving as I can to not scare them. But I asked for 8, and she had a bunch, and we were both putting them in the box when I went to pick them up, and I ended up with like 11. But that's okay. These guys have more color in them than my other ones did, so I'm kind of interested to see how that turns out. I love these little white faces. Anyway, that's my Keets. I have, their food is in a little, that's actually one of those canning jar feeders. I don't have a jar on it because they just don't need that much yet. This is their water. I put them up on bricks. I didn't do that the first day because I wanted to make sure they found it, but once I knew that they were using it and doing fine, I put them up on bricks just because it prevents a little bit of the bedding from getting up in there. And then I have one of these heat plates, which I really, really highly recommend. They're usually underneath there. It's really warm out today, and so they're going to be coming out. But Guinea Keets, these guys are, I think, 3 days old. I'm not sure, but are they adorable or what? So, get to know your neighbors. You'll make some friends, and you might get some birds. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you in the next video.